What's up? Today is 2 Cent Tuesdays. My name is Mark Pattison, and we're going to talk about branding and why it's so important that you create your own brand. On today's podcast, we're going to talk about branding, how we branded ourselves as Porchlight and also as my show, Mark Pattison Show, which you guys are all tuned in today, and why the importance of it and what we can do, some tips and tricks to help you with your branding. So let's just start off with what the heck is branding? Why does it matter? And how do I create like some 4 easy steps just to go through to make sure, is this my brand? Is this what I want to run with? So for starters is, how do you want to be perceived? How do you want your consumer to look at you online? What kind of clients do you want to attract? What's the vision? What do you think of how you're going to be helping people? Is it that luxury client? Is it the military family? Is it first-time home buyers? So it's super important to find out like who is your ideal audience and how do you want them to perceive you? So start right there. Next up, figure out what is your mission and vision and goals. Do you have all of that up in visual? Do you know what your mission is for this year or maybe even just for your business in general? Where's your vision? Is it your 1-year goal, your 5-year goal, your 10-year goal? Where's your company going to go? Play that out so that you can know who you need to market to. Number 3, for reasons, let's talk about your value proposition. What value do you provide to your clients that someone else may not be able to? So think about things that makes you unique. What's your USP, your unique selling proposition? Make sure you have that. Make sure it's clear. Make sure you know where you're going because that will help you build your brand. One of the last tips on how to build your brand and start it out is be consistent. Without consistency, how is your consumer going to know what your brand is? And I don't mean post every day, just sold, just listed, etc. Build your brand to where you can be likable. Build your brand to where you're attracting that audience. So think about what your message is. Make sure your vision's up and clear. Make sure that you know what you're going to be doing for what you brand and how you want to come across to your clients because branding is more important than ever because sales aren't going to happen like they just did the last couple of years. They're going to be a little bit harder to get, and branding is what's going to put you forward. Your listing presentation better be on point. It's better be nailed down, and it better look good. Definitely reach out if you have any things that you guys use for branding. I would love to hear from you. Save the podcast. I learned from you guys just as much as hopefully you learned from me. And this is Mark Pattison Show, all about branding.